Well, we do have a playoff series coming up. Starting to suffer from a lot of injuries. We'll see what happens. We will see. We will see. Somehow, we are still on pace to be the number one team. Somehow. At least in this division. It's kind of crazy. Connor Clifton has been our number one center for a couple of days. That's fun. That's fun. James Higgins is not 100% healthy. So we cannot afford to play you in this next game unless you are 100% healthy. And we'll go with what the best lines are suggesting.
I'm just trying to walk through this
Nielsen
fucking
are not
grass.
a good fit. Shout out to Jay Prince for the follow. Jay Prince, welcome in. You're just in time to watch this team collapse before the playoffs and in the playoffs. As is tradition, we're keeping this a very realistic Calgary franchise. Very realistic. All right, 47 wins. If we beat Vegas, it is another division title for the Flames. If we lose this, well, then we'll see. We got to make sure Higgins is back in the lineup. Let's just go best line. Actually, in fairness, we can make this change here. NHL 25 the year I failed to win a cup in franchise. I don't think that would be the first year that that this would be the first year that I've failed to win a cup in a franchise mode. Pretty sure it wouldn't. I don't think that's a first. It might be, but I'm pretty sure it isn't. We can keep Grosnikoff and Perek. I mean, God help me, Connor Clifton might have to be on my top pairing because of that injury, which is kind of nuts. Vegas. It is an 8-0 victory. The Calgary Flames have won the division title. We will not win the conference nor the President's Trophy because Chicago has been insane this season. But we are the top team from the Pacific Division. Let's take a look at how it all played out. 49 wins. We will be taking on the Vancouver Canucks again. It'll be Vegas and Edmonton. San Jose will play Chicago, and Colorado will play Minnesota. In the Atlantic, it'll be Boston, Montreal. Toronto will play Buffalo or the New York Islanders. You got Carolina, New York, and then, of course, Philly is up there. Pittsburgh, by the way, 74 points. We have the Penguins' first-round pick this year. You'll love to see it. That'll at least help us kind of soften the blow after we get knocked out in the first round. Goals for per game. We were not up there. We were not up there. Goals against, though, lowest in the league. It's all defense, man. Our offense really disappointed this year. Massively. Massively. We missed Mitch Marner in a lot of ways. James Higgins led the team in scoring with 69 points in 79 games. Not good enough. Silas Andrews, 63 points with 27 goals. Supposed to be a playmaker. He had the second most goals on the team. Fitzhenry ends up eclipsing 30 goals, but that's not good enough. Not even close. Pelletier was fourth in scoring from the third line. He did have power play time. Potter, 56 points. Stewart, just 26 goals. He shot 8% this year. Nazem Kadri, ageless wonder. Prob, I'm worried about you, man. You also shot 8%. That is not great. 31 points for Nestrassel. Gustav Skriva on 30. Liam Ruck, 26. Richard Skriva on 17. And then Jeff Dillon, 5 points in 16 games as a depth forward. Defensively, what do we got? 52 points for Zane Parekh, which is down from last year's 65. 41 in 63 games for Anderson. Nielsen was solid. Long was solid. Grushnikov, not bad. I don't know, man. I don't know. Again, no Anderson for the playoffs either. He's out for the year due to injury. Goaltending was outstanding. Not bad. Can the shot pass slider change in the offseason with that input? No, I don't think it can. At least I haven't been told otherwise. Bodiger was a tremendous backup. Let's take a look league-wide, but yeah, we have scoring issues. Austin Matthews led the league in scoring, and I would imagine in goal scoring and point total outright. Bedard was up there. Pasternak, William Nylander, Teuvo Teravainen, Matvei Michkov, Connor McDavid, Roman Kanserov did end up re-signing with Chicago. Von Demidov's up there from Montreal, and then a drop-off to Draisaitl. Top goal scorers, Matthews, Kanserov, McDavid, Michkov, Pasternak, all over 50. And for the record, top assist man was Teuvo Teravainen. That's not surprising. Defensively, it's going to be Quinn Hughes' Norris Trophy yet again. Bagel, hello. Yeah, Cale Makar, Fox, Bouchard, Nikishin. Landon DuPont is a beast. We look at the goalies. Winningest, Jeremy Swayman. You also had Josh Ravensbergen up there for Chicago. Shutout leader, Ravensbergen and Jake Ottinger with 7 apiece. Save percentage king. Carson Barneson was up there. Bodiger amongst starters. It's going to be Ravensbergen's Vezina this year. For the rookies, rookie defenseman Brock Cripps probably won the Calder. That is a rarity for defensemen. It could give it to James Scantlebury, but Brock Cripps should probably win it, as it looks like they have a replacement, Bouchard. And because it was asked about, by the way, most amount of shots, 372 for Pasta. Hit leader, Von Barbashev, Bo Horvat's up there. Block shot leader, Werenski, Pedersen, Heiskanen. And the fight leader, Jermaine Ramjagsing, Jan Meze, and Jacob Middleton. So not too many people generating with often fighting. Kessler only fought 4 times this year. He's an enforcer, but he doesn't fight that often.
For those about to
got the sock full of Nichols on the 14 months. Nichols, welcome back. How the hell are you? Hope you are well. All right. What do we do with this team? Despite all the offensive talent in the world, they can't score. Let's actually wait until the season ends and playoffs officially start. And then we will have to consider who the hell's playing defense. Again, because of the injury to Rasmus Anderson. So, let's see. One more time in the playoffs. The Vancouver Canucks, who ruined my life last year. All right. So we can send down Bonk. We can send down Clifton. I mean, unless we were to play like Brusewitz, it's going to have to be... one of these defensive options, unless I play someone like Aklov Strassel. He's not good enough to play defense. Christ, Pelletier could play top pair defense pretty well. Stewart and Fitzhenry both top 10 in shots. Yeah, I saw that too. Of course, the percentages were atrocious. Did anybody in the AHL take that step up to being a legitimate forward? They didn't. At least not yet. So our options on defense, it's either Clifton or Bonk. Ugh. Or we try something out of the box. I'm thinking we try something out of the box. I mean, Clifton's best aspect is he'll block shots and play a very physical game, which isn't that bad. Yeah, maybe we do give Clifton a chance. Problem is, we know that Nielsen and Parekh isn't a good combination, and Grushnikov and Alex Wong were a good pairing this season. So, Damien, yeah, I did see it. I just forgot to get back to you. I apologize for that. Do we play Clifton? I mean, honestly, I think we have to keep Pelletier and Kadri together. Connor Clifton, we need you. We need you. Parekh played well with the Enforcer. Yeah, that was my thought, is we still have Parekh playing on the left instead of the right. We'll send down Bonk. Can I send down Dylan now? I can, because he was technically on the roster all season. So that might ruffle some feathers, but at least that way I can go best Lions and know that we're probably good to go. So defensively, we want Parekh with Kessler. We'll have Clifton and Nielsen. Hello? Okay, the game didn't crash because it's still loading. Whoa, that was, haven't had that happen before. That was a hell of a slowdown. God, that defense looks so much worse with just one big injury, doesn't it? That's how it happens, though. When it comes to the forwards, Fitzhenry did finish with more goals than Stewart. Andrews was scoring more goals than I needed him to score. I do want to put in a Strassel with Kadri and Pelletier. What do we do? Higgins and Andrews were scoring more goals than I was expecting them to score. Is Bethal still a second liner? He is. Higgins is a first liner. We know a lot of these guys are first liners. What if we try Potter, Higgins, and Andrew? I mean, it's 3 playmakers. But it might work, and then Fitzhenry, Bethal, Stewart. And hopefully someone could just score a goddamn goal off that line. There's a lot of different ways we could go about that that top 6. Power play still looks great. Has Fitzhenry as the finisher. You know, he's at the point. It's not a big deal. I don't mind the way that power play looks. I'm nervous for this series because expectations are kind of rock bottom right now. Let's take a look at Vancouver's lineup. Let's look. Ooh, Trevor Zegras is not a happy camper. He's a second liner. Unhappy about being on the third line. Got the Bennett Seneca. The old Senecki. Old Beckett Seneca. Vancouver. Pretty similar to last year, but actually a little bit better, which means hopefully they'll play worse. It is Warren Fogle, Elias Pettersson, and Daniel Sprong. Jake DeBrusk, Atu Aratu, and Brennan Othman, who they just acquired at the deadline. They have Noah Cates, another deadline acquisition in Logan Stankoven, and Connor Garland, Jonathan Lekiramaki, Phil Tomasino, and Pia Suter. It's a good amount of depth. Defensively, Quinn Hughes and Tom Willander. Darren Radish and Jake Wallman. And a forward on defense, presumably because of injury, Marat Kuznetsov with Jacob Bernard-Docker. Goalies, Thatcher Demko and Adam Gajan. Adam. And it is indeed an injury to Jake Boltman. They have healthy scratches of Nick Waugh and Vasily Ponomarev. Okay. That's a good team. That's a good team. I don't have I don't have a great feeling about this, if we're being honest. I mean, you got to look there at the stats for how these two teams, were comparable in some ways, i.e. they had a really good power play, but also not so great in a lot of ways. Which, I don't know, man. I don't know. But it's time to get down to business. Game number 1, we're back in the playoffs. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. First period, 2-0 Calgary. Fitzhenry and Liam Ruck. Well, it is good to see Fitzhenry scoring early on as Liam Ruck scores from the net. Not in front of it, not behind it. He was the net. He is the table. Second period. Maybe they were just saving it for the playoffs this year. 2 goals for Logan Stewart. We are up 4-0 at the end of the second period. As 2 of our problem players this year, who we were expecting big seasons from, have had some big performances already in this first game of the postseason. Pelletier scores on the power play. 5-0. A statement made by the Flames in game number 1. We needed that, and we got it. It is a 32 save shutout for Pyotr Andrianov. Fitzhenry and Stewart, the second and third star of the game, respectively. And that is exactly what we needed to see from this team. That new second line did very, very well. Stewart took 9 shots in the game, scored on 2 of them. Nobody else had more than 4. Not bad. Not bad. Actually, really quickly. Physicality? 4 hits for Andrew. Man, Andrews really does do it all. Clifton only had 2 hits. But, I mean, we got some players who can bring the physicality, so that's good. Maybe not quite to the extent that I thought we were going to see, but that'll do. 5-0 in game 1. We are obviously not going to change a damn thing heading into game number 2. We will leave it as is. It's probably our biggest and most dominant playoff win yet, if we're being honest. Game 2. Game number 2. Derek Cheetah. First period, 2-1 Vancouver, so some strong pushback from them. Kate scores. Stewart scores again. He's been on fire. And then Jake DeBrusk makes it 2-1. Second period. Kiramaki and Radish. Strassel gets his first ever playoff goal. The lead is 2 for the Canucks, as we have not seen as good of a defensive / goaltending display in this one. Power play included a 5-on-3 that we couldn't score on, which is a bummer and a half. And just like that, we're halfway through the period. It's not looking good. Not looking good. Offense shows up a bit, but not enough. Vancouver pushes back, takes game 2 by the score of 4-2. We outshot them 34-27. It did not matter, as Thatcher Demko still playing like Thatcher Demko in the playoffs. Great to see Logan Stewart waking up, but that's a bit of a back down to reality kind of loss to split those first 2 games. Losing a game on home ice is never ideal. So game number 3 is a big one. If we win it, cool. We keep going. If we lose it, we are going to probably have to consider some lineup changes. Right? Right? See what happens. Let's see what happens. 1 second here. There you go. First period is goalless. We outshot him 16-6. We keep going through these moments of just not being able to score goals. And obviously Demko being in the way is a bit understandable. But damn. Second period. Not good. Logan Stankoven. The old Stankoven. And Quinn Hughes. It is 2-0 Vancouver. We have outshot them 27-16. We are looking at getting fucking Demcode again. We got Demcode last year. Wasn't very fun. And it looks like we might be getting Demcode again. Third period. This is a big moment in the series. Kuznetsov scores. Fitzhenry gets one back. Power play for Calgary. No dice. Frickin' Thatcher Demko, man. James Hagens gets a goal. We're back to within one. Is it too little, too late? Thank God. Thank God. An incredibly unlikely comeback. But comeback complete. We head to overtime in game number 3. 41 shots to 29. And Vathal has the goal that sends us to overtime in this third game. And, damn. Damn, we need this. All right. Fogel's 6-second goal again. Well, the good news is we don't have to jump in to watch it, right? Here we go. We don't jump in unless it's elimination or double overtime. We kill off an early Canucks power play. Still crushing them in shots, but it doesn't matter if we can't get that fourth puck past Demko. Oh, no. We might be going back to overtime. Double overtime in game number 3. Will we get Warren Fogeled one more time? Let's see what happens. It did not go well. The last time we had to witness an overtime. Not at all. Which is why Probital is going to score, right? Because it almost sort of rhymes. Prob, please, I need somebody to show up here. Somebody. All right. What can you do, gentlemen? Will you find a way to lose in 6 seconds? We did win the faceoff, so that'll be difficult. Potter to Andrews, has it poked away. There's Warren Foegele. Over to Daniel Sprong. Back to Quinn. Patterson to Willander. Foegele to Patterson. Quick movement. Foegele. Sprong is denied short side. Kick around the back. Quinn Hughes looking in front. It bounces around. Ducks are moving fast. Willander. Big blocker save by Andrianov. Kessler over to Hagens. Goes all the way across to Silas Andrews. Tried to go back to Hagens. Ill-advised pass. Good hit there. Connor Clifton. Able to find Logan Stewart. Stewart. One-timer. He red-timed it. And hit his own man in front. God, he fit him perfectly in a drop-in game. Save on the Othman shot. Held up in the corner. Othman to DeBrusk. Tried short side. Another save. Full pressure. Nielsen has it poked off. And Andrianov has to cover a disastrous start to this overtime for the Flames. DMCA me. You're rude. Love you. Radish's shot deflects just wide. Fight for it on the half wall. Long to Kadri. Could be Nazem Kadri's final series as an NHLer. Finds Nastrossel's shot. Blocker saved by Demko. 50th shot of the game for the Flames. DeBrusk into the attacking zone for Vancouver. Centering feed. Othman got a piece of it. Still fought on. Ratu can't get it on net. Pelletier is gassed. Nazem Kadri. It's poked away by Darren Radish. Canucks have clear possession. Space for Brennan Othman. Cut back, centering feed. Jake Walman denied by the glove. Best chance of the overtime for either side. I don't know what the hell my coach was setting up here with these settings, but let's try something different. Face-off one. Logan Stewart over the line. Stewart has it poked away. Battling with Garland, who comes up with the puck. Stankoven to Bernard Docker, has a bit of space. Bernard Docker. Noah Cates is denied. Another great save. Boltman to Bernard Docker. Blocker stop. Full pressure again for the Canucks. Boltman shot. Glove save. And Trayonov, the Russian netminder, holding us in this game by a thread. Oh my God. How the hell did he stop that dude? That's insane. He shouldn't have saved that. Look at the traffic. He should not have saved this puck. There's no way. It even deflected off of his own teammate's glove. Or maybe it was a tip in front. Dude, if an Ishil goalie makes that save, you're fucking spiking your controller out of rage. I mean, in fairness, like, his positioning out of the gates isn't terrible, but he just kind of sticks a glove out. We need to call our timeout here, too, because we did not get the cleanest line change out, and especially, too, our goalie's exhausted. So, good time to get a line change in there.
Vancouver's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone.
That shot off a man in front. Clifton. Double teamed, able to get it out. Over to Nielsen, and the defenseman can't get the shot through. Don't know why he's the one up there. Nielsen back to Stewart. Nielsen again. Finally breaking in. Fitzhenry to Stewart. The shot, he scores! Fourth goal of the series, Logan Stewart. And Calgary survives in overtime. Fyodor Andrianov steals game 4. I don't even remember what game it is. Because let's be honest, we should have lost this series already with the way we were giving up chances in that overtime. But a picture perfect shot. Fitzhenry to Stewart. Perfect. An unstoppable shot, essentially. There is nothing Thatcher Demko can do. That is a win for the Flames. Eat pant, Quinn Hughes. Dude, Andrianov had some ungodly saves. Ferris, what's up, man? I gotta look at that. The 51st shot of the game. Fitzhenry right here. Boltman misses the poke because he pulls back to the forehand. And Stewart just picks that corner off the post and in. Ferris, it would have been nice if the game didn't end at almost 1 a.m. Eastern, but, you know. Why not delay a start by fucking half an hour beyond where it was supposed to be? Oh, man. All right. 2-1 for the Calgary Flames. For some reason, I thought that was game 4 in Vancouver. We're getting to that now. We're not going to make any lineup changes because we won, which might not be the best way to go about it, but it's what we're doing. 932 save percentage for Andrianov so far, by the way. What a lad. What a lad. Also, I love how I've switched this to be like, hey, don't play the soundtrack, and it still plays the soundtrack anyway. Love getting DMCA'd on YouTube because of that after the fact. That's my favorite. Obviously, we have it set up so I can do Spotify and record it without it, which is fun. Enjoy Nickelback. All right. First period of game 4. We are so inconsistent. Andrianov gets lit up. Outshot 14-4. Cates, DeBrusk, Garland. We're behind the 8 ball early. I can't even blame Andrianov when they clearly outplayed us. Clearly. Second period. Goal apiece. Silas Andrews and Jake DeBrusk, who is ripping us apart. Mobsky, how are you? How the heck are you? All right. Well, we are down by 3 heading into the third period. I think we might be due for some lineup changes after this. It's not good enough. It's just not good enough, man. It's not going to happen here. It's not going to happen. Yep, that is it. They won it in the first period. 4-1, the final score. Vancouver ties the series up at 2 games apiece. Thatcher Demko returns to form, and playoff DeBrusk is real. Lethal, what's up, man? Meg, duly noted. Goodness. But I was talking more so about the main menu music that does still play, even though I have it set to be game soundtrack. It is what it is. Pietrangelo gets hurt for the Wranglers. That is what it is. We need to take a look at our lines. We need to. It's got to happen. First and foremost, in goal, Andrianov still has the 918 with 2 wins. He's not going anywhere. You know, Zane, you keep asking for the big money. We need to see that you're worth it in the playoffs. Regular season, worth it. Playoffs? Playoffs? Like, if we're talking about letting you go to the open market as an RFA and potentially getting 4 first-round picks for you, right now I'm leaning towards doing just that. Kessler, no points, but at least a +2, which is bad. Nielsen has 3 assists. Clifton has at least not been a detriment to the team. The Grushnikov long pairing, which was pretty good in the regular season, has been atrocious so far in the series. Let's go Nielsen, Long, Grushnikov, Clifton. Potter, 2 assists and a -1. Okay. I'm going to do my my typical let's take a look at the points. And I'm going to factor in a lot of things. I'm going to factor in the penalties. I'm going to factor in the points, the plus-minus. And we'll kind of see what the performances have been like so far in this series. And for James Higgins, it hasn't been great. And he's another one. Some inconsistent playoff performances. He is a career -18 in the playoffs. Maybe James Higgins is not that number 1 center that we've been looking for. You know, we thought, like, oh, man, maybe he is that guy, but maybe not. And we have some other players that could move over. Nolan Fitzhenry has been our best player so far that we've looked at for the forwards, easily. Prabathal is even better. He has been our best postseason player that we've seen so far. And Logan Stewart is going to top that. But no doubt, Stewart and Bethal have been awesome. Pelletier's been okay. Been okay. I was worried about that. Nazem Kadri, not a strong performance so far in the playoffs. He is 39. Strassel also hasn't been particularly great. Richard Zagriva has actually been decent. Gustav Zagriva has actually been decent. As has Liam Ruck. Okay. Well, the top line is going to be Fitzhenry, Bethal, and Stewart. They're going to get rewarded. We are going to go with keeping the Grieva Ruck line on the fourth line. But we need a mix here. We need a mix here of what we're looking to do. It's a tough call. It is a tough call. We're going to go Pelletier, Higgins, Andrews, Potter, Kadri, and Strassel. That's the play, I think. I am worried about some of these guys that we are trying to build this team around not being able to deliver come playoff time. It is game number 5 in a tied series. First period, 2-1 Flames. Ratu scored first, but Andrews gets it back, and then Bethal on the power play. It's 2-1. Second period, Strassel makes it 3-1. This change is no goalie change. No, it hasn't been Andrianoff's fault. He was bad in game 4, but strong on the power play. Can we hold on? Can we hold on? One more goal would be nice. 4, 3, 2, 1. And with 19 seconds to go, Daniel Sprong's second of the period, and we're tied. Overtime in game 5. Oh my God. Patterson ends the game. The Canucks come back to steal it, and will have a chance to end it on their home ice in game number 6. That is brutal. How about now? Probably happening now, yeah. Fucking A, man. Every time. Every time. Every time. Damn. Damn. Smelly, I saw. All right. Well, series is on the line in this game. We are going to actually do the Kadri-Higgins swap. Dude, there might be some players I have to move on from, which is crazy. Like James Hay. I mean, he's 23. We can give him more time, but like James Higgins, dude. Come on. Just might not be built for the playoffs. Game 6. We need a win. Harrison Bodiger gets the start. Not his first career playoff start, though. He did play against Vancouver last year in a loss. First period. 2 goals apiece. For us, a shorthanded goal for Vaclav Strassel. Sprong scored on the power play. Hughes scores on the power play. Fitzhenry ties it up. Second period, we get another goal. It's Richard Grieva. 23 shots to 14. Here we go. Third period. We need one. We need one. Please. Can we get an insurance tally? Warren Fogle ties it up. We waste a power play. Fitzhenry on the power play. Game 7, here we come. It wasn't pretty at all. But a win is a win. Fitzhenry saves the day. Let me see what the penalty was. I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know. It has been an ugly series. And look at me. I know ugly. This has been an ugly series. Andrianov has to be back in. I mean, Boat Tiger wasn't a great game. He did get the win with an .850 save percentage. Yeah, no, we're going with Andrianov again. At this point, I'm all right with the first line and the second line being as it is. We'll reunite Kadri, Pelletier, and Strassel. But for the most part, yeah, we just need the best players in the best spots to deliver. We need a big game from someone like James Higgins. Desperately. It is Game 7 against Vancouver. Will it be heartbreak again in the first round for the Flames? First period, 1-0. No, 1-1. Jake DeBrusk and a goal for Silas Andrews to tie it up. Okay. Sticking with him at least. Second period. Quinn Hughes makes it 2-1. We trail heading into the third period. Let's see what happens. No goal on the power play. Another power play opportunity. Another wasted chance. Oh my God. Strassel has tied it. Game 7 on the cusp of overtime. So he might be the GOAT of building regular season juggernauts that can't win the play. It might be. Might be. We gotta break out Blasty. We gotta rock the black uniforms here because it might be for our own funeral. Let's do this. It is Game 7, final few minutes. IRL Maple Leafs might have it beat. You know, fair. Fair. Leaf Simulator. Boys, we're not playing to not lose. We're playing to win. Oh, shit. Maybe that's a bad idea. Oof. Let's go. All-out attack. Get in there, cause a ruckus. Kadri! Strassel! I think I picked Vancouver. Well, Vancouver definitely... Man, maybe if I control... Why the hell is it showing an Eagle badge for Strassel? Congrats to Vaclav Strassel for being Silver 1. Clearly that's the key. If I control the other team, then my boys can score. The third line. What the hell? 2 quick goals. For the third liner, the rookie Vaclav Strassel. No, I am coaching Calgary. Okay, so that was just a glitch. It was a really weird glitch. How do you watch and be able to adjust coaching? Turn yourself, you can do position lock and lock yourself as the coach. I don't know why it's showing me their strategy stuff, but sure. Yep, time to go defensive, gentlemen. Time to go defensive. 3:28 to go. We're now up by 1. Vogel to Sprong. Can't get it through. Rek has trouble getting the puck out. Rek up the wall. Fitzhenry has nowhere to go. Finds a way through. Fitzhenry loses it to Hughes. Sprong. Good pass over to Vogel. Loses it to Kessler. With all to Fitzhenry. It's crushed, but does get the puck in. Every time I've done that, it won't let me change. Interesting. It should. Raw 2. Can't get the shot off. Higgins. Over to Cullen Potter. Wong stepped into the play for some reason. Don't know why the defense is doing that right about now. 2.5 to go. Brennan Othman just wires one on. Blocker save. Nielsen to Silas Andrews. Has it poked away. Recovers, gets it to Potter. Potter centering feed. Othman was there to take it away. We go for the forward change to Brusque. Shot blocked. Ratu's exhausted. Wallman to Garland. Blocker save. It's in the air inside the net. Nielsen to Pelletier. Wong to Nielsen. Gets hit hard. Defensive pair change. Radish over. Good job by the defense there. One-timer. Good save by Andrianov. Full pressure for the Canucks. Stankoven fighting. Radish over. The Connor Garland big save. Stankoven, the glove save. Dude, Andrianov in game is unbelievable. He does it again. We're probably going to need to call a timeout here because we know Andrianov is tired. And if we lose this draw and they get a quick shot on, it could go in. So a strategic timeout from us for the sake of our goaltender's stamina. No empty net yet for the Canucks. Hughes, the shot. That might have actually gone in. Had we not called that timeout. Kessler, the big enforcer defenseman, throws one on. Forces a save out of Demko. Defense to offense, not bad. Stamina. It's Henry, Bethal, and Stewart. They've been our three best forwards in this series. Face off one. Kessler, the big shot from Perek, doesn't go. Stewart to Fitzhenry, tried to sneak it top shelf. I like the ambition from Fitzy, but it wasn't enough. Oh, we are hemming the Canucks into their own zone. 1:09 to go in Game 7, first round. Perek, full pressure here. In front, Bethal doesn't pull the trigger. Was upended a little bit. Here's Warren Fogle. Gets hit hard. Gets it back. Over to Sprong. Turns it over. Terrible pass by Sprong. Kessler can't dump it in, but he draws the call. Warren Fogle to the box for boarding. Canucks coach furious. Warren Fogle. It's right in front of the ref, man. How are you going to deny that? That is a gigantic penalty to take at this point in the game. Andrews, Hagens, Potter. It's 5-on-4. Obviously, now the Canucks can't get the man advantage with the empty net. Should they eventually pull the goalie, Hagens wins the draw. Andrews in front. That was a quick bit of passing. Demko passes it out. Up the wall to Ratu. Dumps it in. Still no empty net. Grieva held up. The wall to Andrews. Avoids pressure. Silas Andrews. Saved by Demko. Potter to Hagens. 23 seconds. Grieva, the glove save. God damn, that was close. I don't know why the hell Grieva's on the power play, but whatever. I'm here for it. Here for it. It's one of the Grievas. It'll be fine. Stuart, Bethal, Pelletier. Bethal win the draw. Yes, he can. Pelletier to Zane Perek. Stewart held up. Garland, 15 seconds. Pelletier forces the turnover. Look at him go. In front, the backhand. Demko saves. 4 seconds left. The Fogle penalty. They can't get Demko to the bench for the extra attacker. And these young Calgary Flames are going to avoid disaster And they survived Game 7. I've almost forgotten what it's like to see one of my teams win a playoff series. Holy. It was very, very close. Too close for comfort. But a win is a win. We get our revenge on Thatcher Demko and the Vancouver Canucks. That was scary. Nazem Kadri leads the way through. To be clear, it's clear we have to wear Blasty every game. You know, we might. Look at this glove save again by Andrianov. Saves the series. Because after that save, the Fogle penalty, and we put the clamps on. 7 games to decide it. It's this goal here off a shot that goes off the foot of the defender from Nazem Kadri. 2 goals in that third period. 2 minutes and 14 seconds apart. Vaclav Strassel off the skate, gets it in stride. Demko misses the poke. And the Strassel pots it right in his damn face. It really wasn't a pretty series for a lot of it. I did not think we were winning that. But we did. We did. And we will move on to play the Edmonton Oilers.